You know what? Sometimes a little quiet is a good thing. It reminds me of the place. Ooh, mysterious. Is this like a secret clubhouse, a hidden beach, or more of a metaphorical place? Tell me more. Hold on, are we talking about the stock market? Things getting a little too real world for you, or is this part of a story you're brewing? I'm all ears, even if it's just the sound of a good idea forming. You're giving me those private eye vibes, all cryptic and stuff. I like it. Keep me in suspense. I'm good at decoding.
Oh, that's why I can't hear anything.
Ah, I see. So that's the twist. Sorry about that. Sometimes something goes wonky with the connection. What was that you were saying? Something about companies and a guy who made a boatload of something? Fill me in. I'm all
I was
glad I
watching
could.
a TikTok about Shaquille O'Neal and all the businesses he owns.
Oh, check. No, that's the guy who knows how to diversify. He's got his hands in so many pies, or should I say, businesses, laptops, car washes, you name it. What caught your eye about his empire?
He has
Was it
over
the
a
sheer.
hundred Five Guys.
Whoa, 105. That's quite the roster. It took
No,
me a
he's
second to catch
no,
it.
he has 100 Five Guys restaurants. You know, Five Guys burgers and fries. He has 100 of them.
105 guys. Now that's a lot of fries and burgers. Shaq's got
Yeah.
good taste. I'll give him that. Those Cajun fries or something else. What do you think of his business savvy? Think you'd ever want to own a burger joint?
Would I ever want to own a burger joint? Only if I didn't have to do any of the actual work. Like
I
I'd
get it.
own it, but I wouldn't want to do it.
I feel that delegating is key, right? Sometimes I wish I could delegate the task of coming up with witty responses, but alas, it's all me. So, you'd be the brains behind the operation, the big cheese, the ketchup to the burger?
Yeah, I'd be the guy that says what to do, not the guy that does the stuff.
Sounds like you've got the CEO persona down pat. And hey, someone's got to be in charge of taste testing, right?
Yeah, there you
Quality
go.
control is. um, I'd like to say I'd be a great taste tester. I have a very discerning palate, or so I like to think. Say, do you think Shaq has a favorite burger combo? Maybe he's got some secret menu item going on?
Nah, I don't think so. Let's change the topic.
Okay, fine by me. Sometimes a good burger break is all you need to clear the mind. What you thinking about now? Throw a topic my way.
Well, I'm on Final Fantasy 14 right now, and I'm reading what Alphino is talking about. He says, I somehow doubt that Hraesvalger will be pleased to see us, but for Estinian's sake and that of countless others, I suppose we must risk its displeasure. Oh, his displeasure.
Oh, Final Fantasy 14. I've heard whispers of Eorzea and its tales. Sounds like you're in for a tense situation with this Ace Logger character. Not someone you want to mess with, I assume? What has this Essenian done to warrant such a risky meeting? And more importantly, does this Ace Logger have a cool set of axes, I wonder? I've got a thing for powerful villains.
Well, here, give me a minute.
Go on. Exploring in. Those details can't be rushed. I once spent entire afternoon trying to decide if a pair of boots should be brown or black. Make a call when you're ready. Ready when you are. Impatient? Never. Well, maybe a little. This sounds juicy. I'm glad something's making you laugh. Spill the beans. What's going on in this Eorzean drama?
I'm just trying to figure out what to say. Um, I feel like I can't focus on the conversation and the game at the same time.
I get it. A million tabs open in the brain, right? It happens to the best of us. No pressure. Maybe a quick summary of the situation first. Who's who? What's the goal? And what's making this logger so menacing? Then we can brainstorm some witty comebacks together.
Well,
Holy
it's
strategize.
actually Hraesvalgr the dragon from the Heavensward expansion. Are you familiar with him?
Oh, I've heard whispers of that one. A legendary tale, and certainly a formidable foe. What kind of trouble have you stumbled into this time?
Bear with me a moment.
You got it. Me? I'm just gonna serenade a cactus over here while you think. He seems to like it. Needed a little break from the dragon drama, eh? No judgment here. I can handle a silence louder than a roar. Ready when you are.
I'm gonna turn off the AI for now. Maybe I'll come back to that later. Okay. It's no imposition, Sir Amarek, to will an Ishgard as a second home. After the many battles we have fought and the bonds we have forged, the plight of your nation has become our own. If there is aught that we can do to aid in its salvation, then pray impose all that you must. You are true friends. Shall we be about our task then? We have no way of knowing when Nidhogg's shade will strike, but we must assume that time is not our ally. Indeed, with that in mind, I have taken the liberty of dispatching a messenger to inform Mistress Tataru that you will be escorting me to Somal. I confess I did not provide the exact details of our destination, as they are yet unknown to me. We will summon Hraesvalgr at Zenith in the Churning Mists. Ere we begin our ascent, however, I think it best we pay a visit to Agnix Shrine. You seek an advantage in the coming negotiations? I would consult with Vidofnir. I propose this in part of our concern for her condition. Were she to succumb to her wounds, it would have grave consequences for our alliance. That apart, she may be able to provide insight into her sire's current state of mind. Well reasoned. To the Dravanian Forelands, then. Let's go! We're gonna meet up with Vidofnir, and then we're gonna meet up with Hraesvalgr. Let's go! I'm ready for it. Got 64 allowances to use, though. No. What's up, Ari? I don't know if it looks good on TikTok though. I wonder if I can see it. Can I see it? I can see it. Okay. Okay, whatever. Do 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 do. How are you feeling, Vidofnir? Ah, 'tis the warrior of warriors and his companions. What bringeth you to mine abode? Pray forgive us for disturbing your recuperation, Vidofnir. I hope your wound does not pain you overmuch. Didst thou imagine me close to death? The thrust was deep, but not mortal. I will heal in time. Full glad am I to hear it. You were the guest of honor at our conference, and we failed in our duty of protection. On behalf of Ishgard, I apologize unreservedly. a dragon full grown, and thou thought to protect me, mortal. I was tempered by the fires of battle ere thy great-grandsire learned to crawl. Thy words do remind me of a knight whom I called friend some 1,000 years past. He swore to defend me from harm and hardship. Would that we could return to that era of peace when man and dragon knew such comradeship. Would that our every effort to do so were not undone by ancient rancor. For a truth there can be no peace while Nidhogg's shade yet lingereth. That much is plain, yet we lack the strength to banish him. Thus do we make for some all, to beseech the aid of your sire once more. Folly, thou knowst well as I how he will answer. Hraesvelgr's heart remains unchanged then, a pity, but if it is folly to hope, I am content to die a fool. As hath ever been the way with thy kind, go then, but be warned, the Shade's presence hath driven its minions to frenzy. Thank you, Vidofnir. We shall disturb your rest no longer. Seems like a kind of pointless meeting. They really didn't accomplish much going here. Besides more wasted time, I guess. Give me some crit. Skill speed, spell speed, piety. There's no crit. Shoot. Though I expected no better answer from Vidofnir, I take little pleasure from having been proven right. 'Twould seem that our presence at Zenith will be every bit as unwelcome as I had anticipated. But what is the ire of one great worm to a trio of self-confessed fools such as ourselves? Let us begin our ascent. After you, Master Alphinaud. Scout ahead if you wish, well, we shall join you outside Mogholm. Mogholm? Whatever. Winning over the worm. I had heard tales of the world above the clouds, but never did I dream. One's mind paints a pale picture of its majesty. Few live to see such wonders. I am reminded of my first visit to this peak, when Estinian and Ysayle yet walked at our side. How long ago was that in the story, I wonder? Kupo? Kupopo? Is that you, Will? Don't tell me you've forgotten my name, Kupo, after all we've been through together. You all look the same. But at least you remember me. You do remember me, don't you, Will? Not at all. Oh no. Apologies, friend, but all the Lumugals look the same to me. I see, Kupo. Then I suppose our time around the campfire meant less to you than I thought it did. It's Moghan, by the way. But putting our shared history to one side, what brings you and your friends to Moghan, Kupo? We're looking for Hraesvelgr again. Ah, another audience with old Hraesvelgr. Well, I hope you brought the horn, Kupo. With the winds as gentle as they are, a good loud toot should reach the great worm's ears easily enough. That is good to hear, Moghan. Thank you. We had best press on to Zenith while our winds are in our favor. Now that was unexpected, Kapo. Chieftain Moglin will want to hear about this. Hi, adventurer, you're here at last. It looks like the Muggles from the Talswood haven't arrived yet. Now, when I heard there were Muggles down below, my pom-pom perked right up in surprise, Kapo. And then I got to thinking, well, why aren't the Muggles of the surface and the sky living in harmony? And I couldn't think of a single satisfactory answer, Kapo. Maybe we'll find out when the Talswood Mooglets get here, Kapo. But I want to know now. Chieftain Moglin knows much of our history. Come on, adventurer, let's go ask him. Okay, so that was a different quest. Zenith? Okay, let's go to Zenith. Do 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 do. He's got both of his eyes back. You dare summon me again, mortals.
Great Hraesvelgr, 'tis not likely that we beg this audience. Pray hearken to our words, for they concern the future of man and dragon both.
Greetings, Hraesvelgr. I am Emeric de Burrell, acting ruler of the nation of Ishgard. I am come before you to parley on behalf of my people.
You too. To parley. Thinkest thou thy purpose unclear to me? Thou art come to beg mine aid in the battle against the shade of my rude brother.
Foresaw mine intent.
I but read that which is writ plain in thy eyes. Would that thou had wit enough to scry the answer in mine. My beloved Shiva did once build a bridge twixt man and dragon, a bridge which thy treacherous forefather saw fit to tear down, as thou well knowest. Thinkest thou Nidhogg was alone in despairing at the murder of our brood sister? Thinkest thou mine own soul did not cry for vengeance? Know then that upon that accursed day my heart did wither in my breast, and thy kind become unto me the harbingers of despair. 'Tis only Shiva's gentle dream that preventeth me from flying at Nidhogg's shoulder. Be grateful that I swore to abjure aggression ere I consumed her. I permit my children to offer or deny the aid as they see fit, to warn thy people of my brood brother's coming, that thou wouldst dare ask more of me, but affirmeth thine incurable arrogance. Damn, this guy can speak.
We understand that in your despair at man's betrayal, you seek only the refuge of solitude. But despite your protestations of spent faith, do you not still nurture the smallest flame of hope?
Perceivest thou such light in the dusk of mine existence? Yes, of course.
I do. If you claim I see falsely, then tell me, why did you consent to bear Rizel upon your back?
Why did you consent to bear Yazel upon your back? Yazel. Piteous, deluded Yazel. The child did lament her past sins, and sought to balance the scales with her remaining days. 'Twas her unquenchable passion, so alike to that of my beloved, which did spur me into flight. And for mine own part, I would countenance no longer the hands of evil men to use my brood brother's eye for ill.
So you do distinguish between those who acknowledge and repent their sins and those who perpetuate them. Interesting. It seems to me that you have not, in fact, lost faith in mankind as a whole. Rather, you weigh our respective merits by how we allow the past to influence our future.
Spare me thine idle sophistry. Even were there a mote of truth in thy reasoning, what of it? Wouldst thou have me slay mine own sibling to save a city of mortals?
Should we suffer ties of blood to bind our hands, then? Nay, if the crime is one of unconscionable evil, we must needs condemn it, even should the transgressor be our closest kin. When my father corrupted himself and his followers with the power of a primal, I beseeched the warrior of light to slay him, an act alike to patricide. That he did not die by my hand matters little. If anything, it heaps greater disgrace upon my name. But had my father not fallen, he would have drawn countless thousands into a holy war of hellish proportions, which I hold the greater crime. Thus did I order his execution, sparing the lives of my people and yours.
That is a great point. He's like, the dragon's like, why would I kill my own brother? And Sir Americ's like, well, I killed my own father for this. Like, he's got a great point. He killed his own dad. He killed his daddy. And he's asking the dragon to kill his brother. Man, that's good writing.
Alas, your brother Worm now prepares to murder those whom I sought to spare. What is more, he has taken my comrade's body for his own. But if I must slay my dearest friend to defeat my direst foe, I will not flinch from my duty.
Woo! Damn, Americ. Damn. Thou wouldst strike down thy friends, and by example of thy righteousness persuade me to break mine oath and kill my kindred. Midgard some more. Oh shit, that's his dad. Heed me, my child. The servants of Hydaelyn envision a different outcome. They intend salvation not only for Ishgard, but for the doomed dragon slayer as well. His father. That's his father. This little guy is his father. Believest thou this shade to be Nidhogg returned? Is it not merely a manifestation of his vengeance, the shadow cast by thy brood brother's rage? I would not command thee, but ponder well thy course, lest it lead thee unto greater remorse. Oh, I see. Nidhogg's transformation into rage incarnate is in part of mine own doing. I rendered unto him mine eye, and empowered his revenge thereby. But 'tis the purity of my brood brother's wrath that lendeth him his all-surpassing might. Hast thou the strength of will to stand against so terrible a shadow? I wonder. 'Twould seem I must put thee and thy companions to the proof. I shall await thee in the ruins where Ratatoskr once dwelled. Heed well the word of thine children, and hasten thee to the place of thy trial. Oh, he's gonna test us out. Okay, he's gonna test us. Okay, I'm down. Time for a dungeon. Midgardsormr appearing. I did not expect that to happen. This guy. Moogle's like, wow. Da na 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 na. Awesome. Dragons. Dragons awesome. Another day, another trial. Such orders must seem almost mundane to you by now. Would that I could say the same. I believe I spied a wyvern landing just outside the palace. It is doubtless one of the children of whom Hrisvalgr spoke. Come, my friends. Let us not keep our escort waiting. Ba 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 ba. My broodmates and I will bear you to the place of your trial. Make your preparations. Sorkai now accessible. Woo! Let's go! I'm here for it. Look at all these dungeons, man. Look at all these freaking dungeons. This game has so many dungeons. No. Another day, another trial. Oh, he said that already. Whew. I'm gonna find something to beat up. Bum, 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 bum. Dum 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 bum 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 bum. Probably waiting for a healer. Upheaval is so strong. 400. Holy moly. That is such a strong ability. Good old Summerford Farms. And Yellow, what's up? Ba, 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 ba. Yeah. Notice no dragons on this stage. There are very few. This was remade. Hope we didn't hurt him. Even bereft of an eye, my brood brother was a fearsome foe indeed. But having tasted thy strength firsthand, I do begin to see how thou didst bring him low. Hydaelyn chooseth her servants well. Very well, I shall trust in the seed of man one last time. By thy deeds shall the flickering hope that lingereth yet within my heart be kindled anew, or extinguished forever. What are these? Vidofnir. That you yet stand is ready proof of your determination, mortals. Let us fight as allies, then, and together, banish my brood brother's vengeful shade. On my oath, the wrath that once was Nidhogg shall meet its end. This I swear on the memory of my beloved Shiva, and on the soul of lost Ysael. Okay, sweet. I'm gonna take a quick break. I'll be right back. Poor ribs, that was a painful reminder of a great worm's might. You didn't do anything, Alphino! What are you talking about? It was all me! And had he truly meant us harm, we would not be standing here now. Plainly, his intent was to teach. His onslaught forced me to recall my training about the speed of a dragon, his balance, his blind spots. It was, in short, a very thorough lesson. Ow, Kupo. Let me begin by congratulating you on the completion of your trial. For one with a name befitting a jester, you fight with the savagery of a rabid demon. Do you know how my wings are kinked? Even my palm aches. After this drubbing, I fear my loyal subjects will have to bear the load of my personal chores for quite some time, Kupo. Possibly indefinitely. What? When I told you about Will's trial, I didn't mean for the rest of us to suffer. That's triple shifts for you, Mokan. Triple shifts? Oh no. Triple? But that's not fair. There's no justice, Kupo. None at all. Mogs will be Mogs.
Our negotiations proved rather more strenuous than I had anticipated, but the results seem well worth the effort.
The battle was indeed hard won. Thank you, my friends. I would never have earned Hraesvelga's cooperation had you not seen fit to grant me yours. 'Twas your stalwart heroism that moved the heart of the Great Worm at the last. Any gratitude I can offer is but poor reward for your continued service to Ishgard.
Twould seem our final reckoning with the dread worm is at hand. I only wish we had some inkling as to when he means to strike.
How about now?
The cry heraldeth is coming. Nidal's shade hath taken wing.
It has begun. We must away to Ishgard.
Let's go. I'm ready. Fight some dragons. Dragons. Ba, 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 ba. Know you then what this roar portended?
I must return to my city without delay.
Then we shall lend you our wings. Let us meet with Nidhogg on the field of battle, and together bring an end to his wrathful song. What's up, Brian? I wonder if we're gonna get the trial right away. Oh shoot! Woo! Look at this. We fighting. Uh-oh. Dragon's fighting. Ah, that's Nidhogg's dragon. Oh no! My poor dude. Shh. Look at this. Woo! Fight! Everybody fight! Everybody fight! Nidhogg's fighting now. Go, Lucia, I think your name is.
Remember your training.
It is Lucia.
Hold fast until the Lord Commander returns.
Way to go, Lucia. You're doing great. Ooh! Good shield.
We must hold.
We must hold. Hold the door! Let's go. Ooh, badass. Ooh. Fight the power. What a cutscene. This has got to be like the best cutscene in the game so far. Oh no, dudes! Save the dudes! Come on, we need help.
Reinforcements! By the Fury. That one is the size of Nidhogg.
Let's go! Death to Nidhogg! Death to Nidhogg! Riding it on Dragonback. The heroes have arrived. Alphino, Sir Aymeric, and Wilshocker. Lord Commander! Here we are. The man of the hour.
You are late, Warrior of Light.
Oh, well, excuse me, Princess. Look at that. Man, my guy looks so cool. My guy looks so cool. I love my character. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Give me back my Dragoon guy, Nidhogg. You evil bastard. Time to fight. This is the best scene in the game so far. By like far and beyond. That was so great. That was the best cutscene so far. They really outdid themselves. They worked hard on that one. Wherefore standest thou with these vermin, brother? Abandon this war, shade. The suffering thou sowest serveth no end. The traitor's progeny have learned of their forefathers' betrayal and seek now to make amends with our kind. Never shall our grief be assuaged nor our losses forgotten, but reconciliation may yet halt the spread of this plague of enmity. Forsake thy vengeance and be at peace. Oh, he is not happy about that. What soft-headed ramblings are these? Thy dalliance with that vile maid hath robbed thee of thy wits. Mayhap her cloying perfume hath made thee forget the stench of our brood sister's lifeblood. Haha, he's not happy. Thou darest speak thus of my beloved. That's right, don't fuck around with Shiva. So the flames of rage may yet be kindled. I feared thy heart fire had long since gone out. But waste not thy fury on words, brother. Thou shalt have need of it for the battle. Damn, this is shocking shit. That was so well written. Like, I could not have done any better than that. That was so good. That exchange between her Svalgr and Nidhogg, A+, 100%, perfect writing. Could not have done better. This is intense. This is emotional. It's impactful. The speech between them is very rich and flavorful. Ooh! Use that ether shield. Firing back with light. Woo! Go, Raceblogger. Ooh, laser beam. Ah, lasers! No! Not the lasers! Oh no! Castle died! Castle float away! Ooh! What the hell is this? Ooh! That's some interesting power. Let's go, let's fight. Come on. Fight time. Fight, fight, fight. Fight, fight, fight. This has got to be the end. Woo! Fighting dragons! Fighting dragons! Woo! Dragon fight! Dragon fight! 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 Dragon fight! Ooh! Light dragon, dark dragon. Ooh! Busted up the whole bridge. Ooh! Big cloud of ether. This is amazing. Oh, Bacana. Hold, that shot. That's a desktop wallpaper right there. Put that on your desktop. Put that on your desktop. Put it on your phone background. Look at this. This is unbelievable. Holy crap. This is like half an hour of cutscenes, dude. Uh-oh. Raceblogger is not doing well. Uh-oh. Ooh, he's red. Ooh, ouch. Dang, son. Oh no, you got his wing. Oh, that sucks, dude. That sucks. Raceblogger lost. Ugh. Thou art weak, Raceblogger, a slithering worm who fawneth on the vermin who should rightly be his prey. For 1,000 years have I fought without cease, and thou didst think to prevail against me. Glory not in thy victory, Shade. The battle is not yet won. My power and my hope have I entrusted to another. Ooh, what's that? Thine eye, what hast thou done? Wait, what's going on? Where does eyes go? Wait, how did that get there? What is that doing there? Also, didn't he have 2 eyes? He had 2 eyes, didn't he? Come on now. Fool! Thou wouldst trust a mortal with thy strength! That is the warrior of light you're talking to. Music! I know thee. 'Twas thou who didst intrude upon my lair and best the half of me. But now I am whole, and naught in creation shall deny me my vengeance. Ooh, you got the lyrics in the background and everything. This is the most intense moment. This is dramatic. I don't know the words. The final steps of faith now accessible. Let's go. I'm ready for it. Trials. The final steps of faith. Amazing. What a game. What a cutscene. That was so good. That was mwah, chef's kiss. The best I've seen in this game so far. I don't know the words, but these lyrics are super awesome now. I wonder if the song's gonna keep playing during the trial. Because this is like the finale, right? Let me look it up. Heaven's Word Trials. How many trials are in Heaven's Ward? Heaven's Word. Okay, so Final Steps of Faith. There's 2 more after this. Okay. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna find something else to do. Actually, I want to stay here for the music. I hope you can hear me. I think you can. Yeah, you can hear me. Cool. Very cool. My stream is awesome. I just need this computer pop. Okay, I'm gonna go practice. I need to look up the proper rotation for warrior for this patch because I am definitely out of practice. Definitely. I haven't worn anything in like a week. saving this next one. I think I'm gonna use another Storm's Path here. I don't know if that's correct. I need some kind of like a spender, a resource spender that is not all 50 points, like a 20-point spender, you know? I think Onslaught used to do that back in the day. Oh, it's Wow, what a fight. That was intense. Hi Harriet, how are you doing? You're the first person to talk in chat today. Alright, get those eyes out of here. Get rid of those eyes. Get Estinian back. Let's go. Ba, 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 ba. Yeah, you're the first, Harriet. I hope you're doing good. Well, you just said you're doing good. I just beat Nidhogg. This was like... Heaven's Word is so good. Have you ever played Final Fantasy XIV? This game is so good.
Estinian!
Your friend plays it? You should get into it too. It's free.
Is this to be mine end? Nay, I will not allow it. I am of the first brood. I am vengeance incarnate. I am Nidhogg. Thou shalt die by my hand.
Yeah, go for it. I'm playing on the Cactuar server. Cactaur. Yeah, I recommend it, of course. This is a game you can play for a very long time. You can play this for years and not run out of things to do.
This is not your hand, worm!
Oh, shoot. Yo, calm down, relax.
Thou wilt obey.
Nah, he's gonna take control back.
I would ask one last favor of you, Warrior of Light. Finish me, now, while I have the beast subdued!
Nah, just get rid of the eyes. Get that eye out of his shoulder. Yeah, get that eye out. Get the eyes, get the eyes. Get them out. Force them out. Urgh, Dragon Ball. He's got...
Waste your time. Kill me! It is the only way. Ending Nidhogg will be my final duty.
The dragon's eyes are attached to his body.
Die like this. I won't let you.
So they're trying to pull the eyes out of his body. Get the eye, get the eye. Pull it out. Oh shoot, who's that? Who's that, Minfilia? It's Ysayle. The spirit of Ysayle. She died earlier. And she's helping. And that is... Oh, Harshiphon. He's another person that gave his life for this. This is so cool. You gotta try this. I don't want to spoil the story for you, but they're getting the eyes out of the body. Yeah, there you go. Get those eyes. You got the eye. They both got it. There you go. Very nice. Where are you from, Harriet? Look at this. This is so gorgeous. This is so pretty. This dragon flying into the sky. Wither now. You're from Texas? That's cool. I'm from Georgia. Wow, those spirits helped. This is such a nice ending. And now Estinian's gonna be okay. What are we gonna do with the eye now? You gotta destroy the eyes, come on. Yay!
Cast them into the abyss!
Cast them into the abyss! Dun, 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 dun. Ba, 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 da. There you go. There you go. Throw that shit away. Get rid of that crap. Don't need those eyes anymore. So the dragons get all their power from the eyes. That's why the dragons get all of their power, all their magic power come from their eyeballs. So that's why they had to throw away the eyeballs to make sure that dragon never comes back. I am a little worried that they didn't destroy the eyes, though. They could have, like destroyed it.
He lives. Ah, Estinian, my ill-fated friend.
How do you know that? Well, I played. This is the
Summon
story.
the healers. I want them ready to receive him.
At once, Lord Commander.
At once, Lord Commander. You ever watch Game of Thrones? This part of the game is a lot like Game of Thrones.
Allow me to do this much, at least.
That's okay. He's gonna be all right. He's gonna live. Ooh, the dragon's back. The good. This is the good dragon. That's not the evil one. The horde have sensed the fall of their master and scattered to the winds. So the rest of the dragons ran away.
You have my gratitude, Hraesvelgr. Your deeds this day have saved a great many lives.
Then our alliance hath served its purpose. So the whole point of this, So the whole point of this was the humans and the dragons were working together to destroy the evil, to defeat the evil dragon, and we just got the dragon's eyes, threw them out into the off the bridge or whatever, and now the good dragon's here and he's saying, "Good job, you know, you did it." Look at that. I wish thy companion a swift recovery. Fare you well, children of man. Harriet, how old are you? I'm just curious. I want to know how old you are. Because Game of Thrones, depending on how old you are, it might not be a good series for you. Because it's very, 18 plus.
The battle is won.
The battle is
do no
won.
more for Estinian now than bear him home and wish him well.
You're 18. Game of Thrones might be good. You might like it. It's a HBO series.
Trust the hands of the healers and the grace of the gods.
What a happy ending. You're good. All good. Alright, that was awesome. That was I gotta say, that was my favorite part of the game so far. You're 23, cool. Nice to meet you, Harriet. It's really nice meeting you. If you have any questions about the game, you can always ask me. I'm happy to help. Through the haze of pain, I swear I sensed. But no, the past is done, and we must look to the future. At long last, Nidhogg is gone, his foul spirit cast out once and for all. I only pray that Estinian survives the ordeal. Awesome. An end to the song. Level 60. This place is hold on. This is Ishgard. Let me see if I can. Let me see if I can get a. It's this is where all the dragon slayers are. Ishgard is where they fight dragons. So this whole part of the game is all about fighting the evil dragons. And this is like an ancient city that's been fighting the dragons for 1,000 years. So basically all the people here have been at war with the evil dragons for like 1,000 years. And the hero comes to this place and he brings an end to the war by defeating the evil dragon. And now the city is like rebuilding itself and coming back to power because they had been at war for so long. Now they're finally starting an era of peace. So yeah, like we're actually helping save this whole city from a never-ending war. And now the war is over, so yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty awesome. I really like it. Let us speak with Lucia. She will know how Estinian fares. Will, Master Alphino, my honored friends, as if winning Hraesvalgr to our cause were not enough, you took it upon yourselves to rid us of his brood brother. I know not how to thank you. My own contribution was hardly noteworthy. The true saviors of the day were Will and Estinian. One triumphed over Nidhogg's shade through strength of arms, and the other through strength of will. And speaking of Estinian, what news of his recovery? I know a lot about the game, yeah. I've been playing since, hang on, let me check that. When did Heaven's Ward release date? I've been playing this game on and off since about 2015, so about 10 years. This game has been out there for a long time. The Azor Dragoon was conveyed to the infirmary where he now resides under the care of our hospitalier captain. Yeah, this game's well over 10 years old, but the thing is, they keep adding more to it, so no matter how much you play, there's more and more and more to do. So it's constantly being developed and constantly being updated and worked on and stuff, so you never really run out of things to do. As you know, Estinian's mind and body were held hostage for many days. We must be patient and allow the process of healing to begin. In the meantime, you would do well to rest and recover from your own ordeals. But surely, Sir Aymeric has never run long from Estinian's bedside, and will send word the moment there are any developments. Now that if I have satisfied your concerns, I believe Lord Edmund and his sons are most eager to celebrate your return. So what she's saying is, the guy who had the eyeballs stuck on his body. Yeah, I want to stream. I really like streaming. It's nice meeting people. It's nice being able to, work my own schedule and just kind of have the ownership and the control of what happens on my stream. I really like that. It's a really nice idea. And, it is what it is. I mean, there's so many streamers out there. It's really hard to be, a really good streamer, but what do I do for work? I'm a tech guy. I do IT support. So I'm how you can do like remote software, you can screen share into somebody else's computer and fix the problems they're having. That's what I do. So like if somebody has problems with their computer, they call me and I help fix the problem. Yeah, I'm pretty good at it. I've been doing it for like 6 years now. You think I'm a good streamer? Thank you. I appreciate that. I hope so. I'm glad you're enjoying the stream. I am trying to kind of keep you up to speed on what's happening in the story too. So let's see here. So now we're going to the high houses and the lords and all the royalty in the city to talk with them. And thanks for checking out the stream, by the way. I appreciate it. Okay, let's see. We're going to this one, so let's teleport there. The crystal thing is how you teleport. Basically, you use these things to teleport around the city. All of these little icons here are teleportation locations. So the reason I teleported to this one is because the next quest is right here, Heroes of the Hour. So now if I go in this direction, here it is. Here's the next person I have to talk to. It's very straightforward. It's very easy to understand. Welcome, Master Parker. Shall I show you inside the manor? I'll go inside the manor, yes. And now we're gonna get to the next part. Basically, okay, this game is very, very long. It's very long. There's a lot going on. So be ready to play for a long time.
The heroes of the hour return.
The heroes of the hour return.
We but did our duty, my lord. It was the memories of fallen friends and not our heroism which saw us through at the last.
Oh, it's very interesting. I love this game.
I gave every ounce of my strength, but mine efforts would have counted for naught had the Warrior of Light not arrived to challenge the Great Worm. As a sworn knight of Ishgard, I had hoped to do more for my city.
That's okay, man. The main character of this story is super strong.
Well, we cannot all be heroes, dear brother. Let us put away our pride for a moment and revel in the valiant deeds of our comrade.
Drop me a follow. Thank
For
you.
your sterling service to Ishgard, we salute you.
I try to stream every morning, so you'll probably see me around the same time. So, you know, you can always come back and hang out. I'm going to take a short, like 30-second break. I'll be right back. Actually,
And while we're on the subject of valiant deeds, I believe I myself have earned some small measure of recognition. Under my watchful command, the ballistas of the Outer Ward struck down a veritable swarm of Dravanian invaders.
Okay, I'll be right back. Okay. I had to run for a minute there. Awesome, awesome, awesome. All right, let's go. And while we're on the subject of valiant deeds, I believe I myself have earned some small measure of recognition. Under my watchful command, the ballistas, thank you, of the Outer Ward struck down a veritable swarm of Dravanian invaders.
My lord's command was certainly watchful. He bravely watched as the siege crews took aim, and continued to watch as countless wyverns met their end. Indeed, the ward's defenders proved so well drilled that my lord had little occasion to stop watching.
It's interesting that this guy, Honorroy, he's like 11 years old, and he's in chain armor right now with a bow and arrow. Yeah, I love coffee. I have coffee like every day. Yeah, coffee's the best. What do you put in yours? I put a lot of sweetener in mine.
Who is most deserving of recognition later? Our friends are doubtless weary from their exertions. I had chambers prepared in expectation of your return. You are welcome to retire at your leisure.
So he's saying he got a room for us.
I'm most grateful for your hospitality, my lord, but I believe I shall pay a visit to the Temple Knight's Infirmary. Pray excuse me.
Yeah, I love coffee. I'm usually drinking coffee on stream.
Our master Alphino has grown. The plight of his stricken brother-in-arms pains him more than his own hurts. In which respect he has come to resemble you, warrior of light. Go then, visit the Azure Dragoon, and grant him what comfort you may.
Where did he want to visit? He wants to see Estinian. So that guy that had the eyeballs in his like shoulder and stuff, they pulled the eyeball out of his shoulder. Now he's unconscious, and they're waiting for him to recover and come and wake up. They had to pull the dragon's eyes out of his shoulder to lift the curse on him. So now let's go to the next place. Map. Yeah. Let's go here and then the Forgotten Night. And that guy's actually he's gonna be a bigger character in the story. Okay, let's teleport to the next place. The Forgotten Night, teleport there. I'm having fun. Alright. Now we're gonna go here and probably talk to... Okay, we're gonna talk to Americ. So this is the ruler of the whole city. Americ is like the king guy right now. He actually there was a king before him. This guy right here, there was a king before him. His father was king. But we had to kill him because he got like power hungry and wanted to like start a war and all this other stuff. So we killed his dad, we killed his father, and now he's the acting ruler of the city. My friend, what can I do for the savior of Ishgard? Yeah, I'd like to hit affiliate one day. The green thing means it's my current quest is getting completed. So once I finish talking to him, I'll move on to a new quest. Right now the quest is called Heroes of the Hour, and then it's going to change to something else. So it's a long series of quests, like one after the other. So this one I'm going to finish this quest and then start a new one. My friends, what can I do for the savior of Ishgard? You seek Master Alphino. He came to relieve me of my vigil a short while ago. When he begged to sit at Estinian's side, I could not well refuse him. Though he would sooner faint than admit it, the boy must be exhausted by Hrsvalgr's trial and all that followed. Estinian is blessed to have such devoted comrades. Oh yeah, it's definitely straightforward. You don't have to, it's really difficult to get lost because the game's always telling you where to go and who to talk to. See, now it's a black sort of and you know, it's a black exclamation mark. That means it's a new quest. Yeah, I mean, I'd love to hit affiliate one day. You know, I'd love to have people like posting my stuff and sharing online and talking about the stream. And, you know, I'm working on it, you know, one day at a time. So I'm going to talk to Sir Aymeric again. And you see, this is a new quest called Litany of Peace. And I'm going to get a wind-up Aymeric and a music scroll and a new coat, which I can try on. Yeah, you can be my friend, of course. I wonder if you can dye this. Dye preview. What happens if you turn it on white? Yeah, see, look at that. And then some other colors. Pure white, looks like that. Add you on Discord? Sure, what's your Discord? Just post it in chat, I'll add you. My own friendship with Estinian began some 10 years past, shortly after we joined the Temple Knights. I learned his name soon enough, but Estinian barely registered my existence. I was less a fellow recruit and more a shadow which occasionally darkened his path. And so I might have remained, had fate not seen fit to intervene. While out on patrol, our company was set upon by a dragon, and we were the only two to survive. The experience forged a bond between us, as life-threatening situations are wont to do. Despite our friendship, he remained an intense and solitary youth, wholly obsessed with claiming vengeance against Nidhogg. Revenge was ever at the forefront of his mind, revenge for the death of his parents, and revenge for his younger brother. My username? 1 second. Wilshocker is my Discord. And in the ungentle chidings of Estinian, Alphino has found the elder brother he never had. Truth be told, Estinian's tactless observations have saved me from disaster more than once, and I can well understand Alphino's affection for him. He is a friend for whom I would gladly... Oh, who's here? Lord Commander, your presence is required in the infirmary. Is he? Tell him I'm on my way. New quest. Let's move on. Litany of Peace. Okay, so I'm going to talk to Aymeric again. Quickly, Will. We must go to him. Upon proceeding to the infirmary, several cutscenes will play in sequence. It is recommended that you set aside sufficient time to view these scenes in their entirety. Well, I'm not going anywhere. Let's go. So this guy in the bed is Estinian.
Estinian.
Thank you, Harriet. I'll add you in a minute. I want to watch these scenes first. Oh, he's back. Look at that. He's awake.
Cease your mewling, boy. It grates my ears.
Ah, there you go. That's Estinian. He's very hard-headed.
Forgive me. When I saw you awaken, I could not... It was such a relief. We feared you might never wake up.
Now, Estinian. If Master Alphino thought any less of you, you would still be Nidhogg's plaything. Or dead.
Aye, 'twas but a jest. I thank you, Alphino. And you too, Warrior of Light. Quite how you managed to persuade Wilshocker to aid in his brood brother's downfall I cannot imagine. But full glad am I that you did. Yet again, you have achieved the impossible.
I, for my part, owe you an apology. When last we met, I did willingly loose an arrow at your heart. Can you forgive me?
There is naught to forgive, Hameric. You but acted in defense of Ishgard as is your duty. Were you any less single-minded about it, I would not follow you into battle or trust you at my back. Besides, I had come to the selfsame conclusion that I would have to perish for Nidhogg to be stopped. So let us dispense with the hand-wringing. I have heard enough mewling for one day.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the scene is very emotional.
Oh!
We're glad Estinian's okay. You're alive, man. We plucked those eyeballs right out of your shoulder and now you're back to normal. The dragon's eyes.
The tendrils of Nidhogg's foul presence bound up every fiber of my being, usurping my senses. But I yet retained some trace of awareness.
So basically he's saying the dragon took over his body and his mind and controlled him while the eyeballs were stuck in his body. So he was possessed, basically. He was possessed by the dragon.
The worm's mind was as a vast and tumultuous sea. Endlessly its black waters churned, his grief and despair at Ratatoska's murder never calming, never receding. Driven by this surging current came wave upon wave of unrelenting rancor.
Unrelenting rancor. I don't even know what rancor means. Let me look it up. What does rancor mean? Rancor meaning. Rancor is bitterness or resentfulness, especially when long-standing. So a wave of unrelenting rancor, bitterness. So the dragon was very bitter that the humans killed the dragon's sister, and he went on 1,000 years of vengeance.
It was the very image of my own heart. There I saw the dark reflection of the hatred I felt after Nidhogg slew my family, when no path remained save vengeance against dragonkind. Neither one of us had a choice. But I was blessed with something Nidhogg was not. Comrades and teachers to console and admonish me. Had I not had them to gainsay my obsession, it would surely have consumed me as Nidhogg's did him, and we would have been in all respects alike.
So he's saying that the dragons killed his family and the humans killed the dragon's family.
The shade is banished,
and they both had reasons to hate each other.
Clouds. I feel no joy at his passing. Where once I craved vengeance, I now crave rest.
Both are on the same boat, exactly. The humans hated the dragons, and the dragons hated the humans.
I would lay down the mantle of Azure Dragoon.
Bull. No way. He's not gonna lay that down. He's gonna be a Azure Dragoon forever.
He has tired himself with too many words. I doubt not that he will make a full recovery, but he must be allowed some few days of quiet.
Oh, he knocked himself out by talking too much. So let him get some rest. Let him sleep. We'll go do other stuff.
I too must see my path to its end. Sleep well, my friend.
He calls everybody my friend. He calls us my friend. He called Estidian my friend. He's like, my friend. I wonder what's happening now.
Following the battle with Nidhogg on the Steps of Faith, Sir Emeric called an assembly that he might make his final proclamation as acting head of state. 'Twas there, with one decree, that the 1,000-year rule of the archbishops was ended, paving the way for a new republic. The governance of Ishgard would now be placed in the hands of high and lowborn alike, their ranks represented by the newly founded House of Lords and House of Commons.
Yes, he's the acting ruler right now because
Church was separated from state. The foundation for change had been carefully laid, and the reforms proposed by Ishgard's new government passed into law without incident.
Basically,
His duty done, Emeric de Burrell gladly stepped down from the Archbishop's dais, only to be raised unto the highest seat in the House of Lords.
so this guy had to kill his father because his father was the king, and he was an evil king basically. So we killed the evil king, and now the king's son is the ruler.
The unexpectedly strident voice of the Count de Durandare left him little choice but to accept.
Yeah, basically, it is very similar to Game of Thrones, and this came out before Game of Thrones, actually.
Revolution came to stir.
Well, I don't know. It was about the same time, I want to say. It was around the same 2014, 2015. I wouldn't say Game of Thrones copied it, but they have their differences. I think it's great. It's all great. Both of them are very good.
Investiture were the ambassadors of Dragonkind, a fitting symbol of Ishgard's newfound peace.
So these dragons are in the city, and they're cheering for the dragons. Because, I mean, the dragons were killing people for 1,000 years, and now they're finally being peaceful. So this is the big part of the story where we get to see that they're finally friends. They're finally getting along. They're not killing each other anymore.
The people looked on in awe as he soared through the heavens on Dragonback. And by their cheers did they hail him an Azure Dragoon for a new age.
There you go. Sir Emeric. Woo! Oh, he's got flowers. That's Estinian. So Estinian's feeling better. He's up and around. He's finally out of bed. That was a nice little chapter segment there. So he grew his wing back. Apparently he can just heal his wing because Nidhogg actually Nidhogg bit off the wing of
the dragon song rewritten. The din of war giving way to a rising litany of peace
and hope. Yay, happy ending. Look at this. This is badass. I'm riding on a dragon's back. Right next to another dragon. Da, 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 da. From Memoirs of Count Edmund de Forton, Heaven's Word. Da, na, 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 da, na. This is the Count of House Fortom, I think. So he was writing the story of what happened. More cool stuff on my streams and I could get more views and follow. Yeah, I'd like to. It'll happen eventually. I need all the help I can get. And thank you for the compliment. I hope you get to play this game with your friend. Ooh, what's this? I can't see what it is. What is this? Do it for Gilly. Can I show you some stuff which might be useful? Sure, let me add you on Discord. One minute. Are you Lunity? I was looking for you, whether your friend Wedge was. Left a most puzzling message. Instructions to convey it to you verbatim. I was gazing out at the sea of clouds in an all too rare moment of idleness when I chanced to behold a certain hero wending his way towards the city on Dragonback. Welcome home. Harriet Queen. I like the gif. 'Twas no grave matter that moved me to greet you in person. Between you and me, I merely sought respite from the pressures of office. No sooner do I surrender my role as temporary head of state than I am burdened with a position of more permanent responsibility. I fancy that it echoes in some small measure the way you must feel when your improbable feats of heroism are rewarded with still more impossible challenges. The myth which guided our society for generations lies in tatters. Am I then to be scorned for building upon the system of nobility. Blah. The myth which guided our society for generations lies in tatters. Am I then to be scorned for building upon the system of nobility that I once sought to tear down? And what strange jest is this that places me at its pinnacle, an archbishop's bastard at the head of the House of Lords? Hey man, just accept your duty, that's all. But these questions are for me to answer. It's not a man's nature to change overnight. This I learned through painful experience, and it was this hard lesson which convinced me to take the path which we now follow. Even as we rebuild the bridge between man and dragon, so must we reimagine Ishgard, one carefully placed stone at a time. We must remember that it is not for us that we lay this groundwork, but for the men and women that our children will become. May their towers rise proudly from the fundament of our legacy. Jeez, man. I hear word from Captain Whitecape that Estinian has vanished from his sick room. His willfulness survives undiminished. Should you ever happen upon our unmannerly friend on your travels, pray assure him that I shall keep Ishgard safe until he deigns to come home. Please convey my warmest regards to Master Alphino. I appreciate it, Harriet, but I'm not interested. I'm sorry. sick of that shit. Thank you, Blunhers. Nay, you need not remain there. We shall rendezvous at the usual place. All is proceeding as expected, then. Aye, there is naught to concern us, aside from one overly cautious mouse. One curious mouse. Uh-oh. This way. That's Alizé. I have no idea what's going on with this quest. Um. I'll be right back. Actually, let me cut the video here, and I'll be right back.
switch to pre-order.
Adroitly exceeded my expectations. I gotta change my name. Back to Wilshocker. I'll do that later. Another time. I love how my avatar looks. This is like a victory lap, it must be. Got the whole day off. Whole day off. Oh boy, I'm starting to get tired. Ba, 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 ba. What in the world? Hi, Maniacal. Nothing much. How are you? It's Justin and Tia. Hi, guys. I hope you guys are doing well. I wonder what this is. Sky Builder's board. What the hell? Huh. This looks like dead content. It looks like there's nothing to do here. I'm just gonna skip it. I don't care about this. The Tribunal. I saw Tia streaming the other day. It looks pretty good. Two foreign heretics against two knights of the heavens Ford. Under the watchful gaze of the Fury they would fight, and the winner's claims would be proven true. It was the opening gambit of a greater game whose stakes would remain unknown for some time. I'm tired. I have no idea what this quest is. I think it's some kind of like victory lap. I don't know. I think I finished this area and now it's just taking me on a tour. Not complaining, but okay, cool. Maybe I'll catch her live. That'd be nice. I'll say hi to her if I see her. Yeah, I'm following her on TikTok, so I'll probably see. Depends on what time though, because I know you guys don't have I don't have a perfect sleeping schedule. Do I still play Albion? Yes, actually I do. I'm super rich on that game. I have a ton of silver on that game. And I've done a lot of just gathering, just like collecting, mining, cutting trees, skinning animals. I do a lot of that stuff. But I don't do a lot of PvP. So I don't play against players very often, but it's a good time. You know, I can't complain. I like it. Okay, I'm gonna take this. Okay, time for a dungeon. This is the actual game part of it, not just talking to NPCs. There we go. Light party. Hi guys. Time for a dungeon. Let's go. It was fun when you play with us. Yeah, man. It's a great game. I think this game is a little better though, to be honest. I think Final Fantasy XIV is very good. Let's go. Supposed to go this way. This is one of my favorite dungeons. I've never played D&D. Might try it someday. No, I haven't played Marvel Rivals, but I'm not interested in it. I don't really like Marvel stuff. Not the biggest fan. I like Overwatch better. Even though I'm not a Blizzard fan. Like, I don't really like Blizzard as a company, but I like Overwatch better than Marvel Rivals. But that's just me though. I don't think it's a bad game. It's just not my cup of tea. Here's the boss. Phantom Ray. Rapid 7. Yeah, they are very similar. I don't know, maybe I'll try Marvel Rivals one day. I can't really knock it until I try it, right? Did you guys ever play World of Warcraft? You didn't? That's fine. I was just curious. I've never really played World of Warcraft either. But the reason I said that is because this game is like World of Warcraft. But I think this game's better. More information panels, man. I want to take screenshots of all this stuff so I can read it later. Don't have time to read it all now. Playing some Repo as well. I've heard of that game. I have heard of that game. That's funny, we both did the same thing. We're like, why is this door not opening? I might check it out. Did the door open finally? Yes, it did. Okay, good. Yeah, that might be fun. It'd be fun to do stuff with you and Tia. Well, good morning. I hope you guys have a great day. I'm taking off from work today, so I'm just kind of relaxing. It's been so busy at work lately. I've had so much work lately. I needed a break, so I took the day off. I'm also going to be playing a game with my friend later. Here we go. So today's my, this weekend is my 3-day weekend. I'm giving myself a little vacation. I have like 50 hours of vacation days to use, so I might as well start using them. How's Tia's dad's new job going? Is it going well? You guys should try this game out. It's free to play. This is kind of high fantasy stuff too, like Dungeons and Dragons stuff. Better graphics than Albion though. This game is huge. Like, I've never played a bigger game than this before. Like, they still add new stuff to it all the time. Absolutely annoyed that I lose, that it's stunning me right now. It's Final Fantasy XIV. I'm surprised you guys haven't heard of it. This game's been around for a while. One of your best friends loves Final Fantasy. Yeah, it's good. I can't overstate how sheer like this game is absolutely giant. Like, this is by far and away the biggest game I've ever played. It's huge. There's like 100 dungeons. There's like 50 bosses. There's like, and they add new stuff like all the time. So it's really, as far as content, it's absolutely a giant amount of content. I wouldn't say it's good for streaming though. Like, if you want to stream, most people wouldn't want to watch this as a streaming game, just to be honest. Like, most people would rather watch like Minecraft or Fortnite or even League of Legends or Overwatch, Marvel Rivals, that kind of stuff. I don't see a whole lot of people watching Final Fantasy streams. Even though it's a good game, I just don't see people streaming it. There's only like 2 people that I know that stream this game successfully. There we go. That's a nice 15-20 minute dungeon right there. This game is so big. Here, I'll show you. 1 second. So that was a dungeon. This game has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. 31 dungeons in the first part of the game. 32, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 41, 42, 43, 44. 44 dungeons that I've unlocked so far. And there's like 100. And each one of these dungeons is like 15 to 20 minutes long. So like each and every, like it is so much content. There's so much to do in this game. It's absolutely wild. And that's just the dungeons. There's also raids. These are all the different raids you can join. There's a giant list of these. There's also boss fights. These are all the boss fights you can play in. And I haven't even gotten through half of this game yet. So there's still like, I'm probably like 30% through the game. And there's still so much more. Yeah, there is so much in this game. It's absolutely crazy. I've never played anything like it. So if you're ever bored, look this way. Oh, here we are. This is what I was doing before I got in the dungeon. And that's not even to speak about that's not even to get started about the story. The story itself is another 300, 400 hour long story. So I'll be busy on this game for a very long time. Been streaming for about almost 4 hours. I've been streaming. To walk the righteous path, to live for the sake of others, to rise to the highest station, yet remain powerless to bring an end to your people's suffering. What prize salvation then? What sacrifice beyond reason? For uneasy lies the head that wears a crown. Okay. I'm not really following what's happening on this here. I think it's just we're going and visiting all the different people. She had never been one to retreat, much less in the face of transparent theatrics. But this had been no ordinary battlefield, its rules of engagement anything but clear. So she would watch, and she would learn, and in time she would act. Okay, this quest is finally almost over. That green check mark means it's the end. It's Higiri. Where is Ilberd? That character's been gone for like hours. Or days, rather. I don't know. A refugee of a fallen nation, he had risen from the depths of poverty to claim a seat on the syndicate. Yet for all his great deeds, one was left undone, and like sands through an hourglass, the years slipped away, taking with them an old friend's hope. Is this gonna be in... Okay, this is in... Wow, this is far away. My back hurts so much today. I might need more ibuprofen. Let's see what time it is, 11. Yeah. Okay, I am coming up at 4 hours of streaming, so I'm going to take a break here. I'll be back probably 15-30 minutes, an hour tops, but I just want to kind of stretch my legs and get some movement and rest a little bit.